Compass FM. Joining us in the studio, Julia Graham, Salvation Army Community Driver Mentor. You're the program head, is that right, Julia?
Yes, for the WIMAC, so yeah.
For the whole region, yeah?
Yes.
That's the way. Now, who is this program? I actually mentioned this morning that you were coming in as we did a wee bit of a tease. Who is this for? Is it for new drivers? Is it for those that need to reset their licence, or just a bit of a refresh sort of situation?
So it's for anybody that has a learner's licence or a restricted licence, and it's for anybody that has barriers in their life. That could be anything from financial to not having a car, to not having a family car at home to drive in, not having somebody to teach them. We get police referrals, we get referrals from MSD. So we also have, if you repeatedly fail your licence, medical issues, anxiety, depression, anything that is a hinder to getting your licence.
That sounds like something that happens to me every Sunday morning when I wake up, to be honest. But all jokes aside, that's actually quite a long list, and you deal with all of that.
Yes, yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. I did not know, because like a lot of people, you can actually get a wee bit anxious when you've got a test in front of you, and usually they're time tests as well.
Yes.
So that just adds on top of it. What can you do for that?
So we have this program, so the Community Mentor Driving Program has been set up. So we get clients or students, they do an application form, they fill it out, they have an informal interview with myself, and then they have a workshop. So everybody that comes on the program has a workshop. This is a condensed, like the learners, I'd say. So we just go over everything before we get in the car. Then they're paired up with a mentor, and they go out driving twice a week for an hour.
I was going to say, is it actually physically in the car,
yes,
or is it sort of a classroom sort of thing as well?
The workshop's in class, and then all the drives are in the cars, and we provide the cars, so students don't have to provide their own car.
Okay, well, that's interesting. When you actually sit there to get your learner's licence, you have to go through, was it 35 questions? You've got to get 33 or 32? Okay.
Yeah, two wrong.
Can you actually sit beside someone and offer moral support? You're not allowed to help answer, but are you allowed to sit beside them?
Not for your learners, but there is, not everybody knows, but if you need a reader-writer, you can apply, and the AA will provide a reader-writer for the learners.
Okay, so if you're a wee bit, literacy is not your strong point, you can actually have someone there to help you out.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you think that it's really hard to get a practical licence nowadays?
It is, especially the restricted. It's a 45-minute test. It's under test situation, so it's quiet. Everybody's nerves are a wee bit more heightened. You feel like you're being judged, and you are. Yep. It's a test, so it is a lot harder. And then you've got 18 months from when you get your restricted licence to then get your full licence. And a lot of people look at it like 18 months is such a long time to be on a restricted licence. You can't have passengers, there's lots of restrictions, there's the time that you can drive. And I feel like sometimes if we flip that around to think that we have 18 months to get these drivers ready to be on our roads, get them safer, get them lots of practical lessons, because these are who we're coming up against when we're driving. And so hopefully if we can make everybody a safe driver and give them these skills that will stick with them, not just for the test day but forever.
Do you know some of the ones that sit their practical driver's license test? The practical, they're probably even better drivers than some of the ones that have had their license for 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
I ran an experiment here about a year or so ago, and look, a lot of people who've had their license for a long time don't follow the rules that those that are on their restricted license do follow, because it's hammered into them to do it this way, in particular speed signs. That's an amazing one.
Yeah, and we get very complacent in our driving.
Yes, we do. Tell me how your program works with volunteer mentors. You need a few?
Yes, we do. Mentors run our program. So without the mentors, then we don't have a program pretty much. So we are looking for anybody that holds a full licence for 2 years and somebody that can just give 2 hours a week to help change somebody else's life. A licence may seem very little to everybody that has a licence, but it's the door to jobs, education, getting places, independence. So if there's somebody out there that feels like that they could give that 2 hours, we give full training and ongoing support to all our mentors.
Is there a vehicle, their vehicle required, or do you have vehicles?
No. So we have 2 vehicles out here that are purely used for the program.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can, please do. How do they get in contact with you?
I can with my email or my phone number. So it's julia.graham@salvationarmy.org.nz.
Okay, what we'll do is we'll take a wonderful photo of you and put it on our Facebook page, and we'll put all the details and a bit of a link and all that sort of stuff.
Perfect.
If you can volunteer to be one of the mentors for the Salvation Army Community Driver Mentor Program, please do so. It is actually interesting and a lot of fun teaching people how to drive.
It is, yeah, definitely.
Oh, have you done this yourself? Have you been behind the wheels yourself?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Did you yell at someone, "Stop" means stop?
No, not really. It's I think there is that we panic every now and then, but we kind of you're starting from the beginning, so you know where your students at, and we're never going to put somebody in a car that hasn't driven before. So the program is not for somebody that has never driven. So all our clients and students have had 20 to 30 hours behind the wheel, so it's not complete learners.
Okay, well then that's good, because that can certainly raise your eyebrows a wee bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Julia Graham from Salvation Army Community Driver Mentor, thank you so much for the program. Thanks for coming into Compass FM.
Thank you.
We'll keep in contact with you, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent stuff.
Compass FM.